Previously on Snowpiercer Glance with Gahobi, why the nice Wilford conversion efforts are hitting a snag, and what might be done about it. But first, my hopes for Season 3. Some of them will probably be shared by a lot of y'all, but I think most of them are going to be unique to me. Since it's going to be a few months, I thought I'd test out my latent clairvoyant powers, pop open that third eye, and see if I can reasonably predict what's going to happen next season. Some of them are pretty standard, but there's also some crazy ones, which I still wholeheartedly believe in. There's 9 of these, just so I could put them on a bingo card later. Okay, in no particular order, here are the 9 things I want from Snowpiercer Season 3. Number 1. Melanie lives. Enough said. Maybe she could even be pregnant as well. Number 2. Ruth gets a girlfriend. Both romantically and platonically. She's been kind of obsessed with Melanie up to this point, and just so you know, it is in no way my intention to suggest that obsessing over Melanie is a bad thing. We all do it, it's valid, it's just I want her to diversify. I want her relationship with Zarah, Lights, the other Tailies, heck, even Wilford, to be expanded upon more. We don't know much about her, even really how she relates to other people. We only saw her in the subordinate role to Melanie, and that didn't seem like a very friendly relationship to me. So, how does she view herself when she's not hospitality? How does she form relationships with other people knowing that she doesn't have to preside over them anymore? Girl needs some time to have a deep conversation, and to this end, I wish she made it onto the pirate train. Deep conversations galore. That's the truth of it. See what I did there? Train pirate, I know you're watching. Do not clown on our DMs later. I am weak. Number 3. Audrey and Zarah don't die or suffer. Yeah, I know this is unrealistic. I mean, their stories have pretty much ground to a halt by the end of Season 2, and the only way that they move forward is if one or both of them die, or one or both of their love interests die. And I don't think Sean Bean signed on for just one season as Wilford. He doesn't like his characters dying, and Leighton is the main character, so Zarah probably has a big fat marker on her grave as far as she's concerned. Audrey could probably get a bit more time with her whole double agent shit, and she does have a line in the 10th episode of Season 3. But, she's been written a bit into a corner as well, and I'm sure you'll know why I have this hope. I just want them to be safe and happy, and to ideally live together and raise Zara's baby. That's all I want. I just do not want them to suffer just because the writers did a shit job writing them. If anything happens, I will take care of business. That is a threat. Number 4. Wilford cries. Okay, I'm sorry, I know this is a weird one, but after all the emotional Wilford snatch I keep writing, my mind keeps coming back to this one. As you'll know, I am a sucker for strong characters struggling or breaking down in some way. The dynamics are just chef's kiss. He's the character who seemed to subscribe heavily to those toxic masculine ideals, the I'm not emotional, women are crazy, etc. He's got that whole idea that Audrey has her moods occasionally. I just want someone to beat him down and reduce him to a puddle. And it doesn't have to be emotionally. They can hurt him, they can tell him how pathetic he is, they can do literally anything to him, but I must see a tear come from Wilford's eye. Yes? You'll get it. But wouldn't that be so funny, right? Melanie comes back from the research station, she's back from the dead, and she tells Wilford that he's lost, and that he's so pathetic, and that nobody worships him anymore, and that's what does it. That would be the ideal. Number 5. Josie gets to reflect on Melanie. I want Josie to talk about what happened. They have this one scene where she's like, Melanie is our hope now. But that's just bullshit, in my opinion. Melanie tried to kill her. I want Josie to wrestle with that on screen. I want a shot of her sitting up late at night in the pirate train thinking about it with a soulful voiceover on top. Come on, people, I'm literally throwing ideas out there. The writers don't even have to do any actual work. Just come on Tumblr and take our ideas. In all seriousness, no, please don't. We need those ideas for fanfiction. But wouldn't that be so angsty? Josie getting to wrestle with her feelings about the person who killed her, but also hold the entire fate of humanity in her hands? Can we not see that? It would be so cool. Number 6. LJ dies. Sorry, I know this is going to make all the LJ stands come out in force, but it has to be said. She needs to be drawed or shoved out the cold lock. Like, I hate her so much. Like, I just want her gone. I skip through every scene she's in because I really dislike her just that much. And Oz, too. He annoys me on a gut level. Both of them do. Both of them can do their own thing off screen and far away from me and all the other characters that I love. I'd swap Lila Folger for LJ any day. At least she's cool and had that fun relationship with Melanie. And what does LJ bring to the table? Nothing but unneeded chaos as far as I'm concerned. I want her gone. Number 7. Audrey has a redemption arc. I'm still so sad for her. I just want her to be alright. I want her to realise that what she's doing is wrong and come back to the Snowpiercer side. I gave an extended talk on a redemption arc in my Audrey video, but I want her so badly to still be playing the double agent game. I want her to still be in control and not actually love Wilford and just sort of go back to the Snowpiercer people once she's sort of done her mission. But I just wanted to come home and Zarah to give her a hug and give her all the comfort she'd probably be missing out on. I want her to be good again and to apologise to Josie because that comment she made was uncalled for. And I want her to be good again and get away from Wilford. That's all I want. Number 8. Javi lives. Again, this is another enough said thing. He was just a good, pure guy who did nothing to anyone and he was attacked for it. I just want him back and happy and safe with his friends. You know he's probably going to be terrified of dogs now. I mean, that's going to be angsty in the next season when he lives and he runs screaming from Jupiter. Wilford would probably bring the dog around to terrify him. Wouldn't that be so sad? I want Javi to go back to Ben and Melanie and be safe and looked after and not be terrorized by Wilford again. Wait, hold on. What if his glasses are broken? What if they were broken in the attack? He probably wouldn't be able to get new ones, so would he just have to cut about not being able to see or have really taped up glasses? I just want it to be okay. Number 9. Alex and Javi become friends. Maybe this is just my Mel Audrey Longfic extended headcanon talking, but I am so sad that these two never got to be friends. I'm so gutted that their first interaction was so full of tension and sort of general wariness of each other. I think Alex would like Javi, once you get to know him. And they weren't able to do that. They weren't able to be buddies. I hope they meet again and actually get to know each other and become friends and like each other. Melanie would want that, I think. And I get the feeling that Javi wants that too, but he didn't want to overstep with Alex. What a missed opportunity. There you go, y'all. My incoherent, unhinged list of hopes for Season 3. Do any of those strike a chord with y'all? And I normally delete the video scripts when I'm done making the videos, but I'm going to keep this one for posterity, just to see how much I got right or not. Now, later at 10, is Mel Audrey dead in the ice? I go undercover to find out, even though I'm reasonably certain the answer is yes.